Yeah, point your gun at the president. Is there a die for being so stupid?
Here.
You've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit, isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you alright, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you...
Oh, what the hell?
What the...
He's trying to feel Ryan's
You're
balls.
a man? Well,
What the hell is he doing that for?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense. Huh.
No, they never made sense. Quit deluding yourself, Mr. President.
Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir. Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding...
His lack of etiquette only makes him more endearing.
...the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
Oh look, oh hey, it's Kojima trying to talk about U.S. politics.
The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance. Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all.
Yes, clearly they control the economy. They control what people buy.
Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's
That's
all
what
a
the
show.
Illuminati wants you to
Democracy is
believe.
just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
Come on, Kojima, get off your
This
soapbox.
country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public. Huh? Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
Of course you are. I totally believe you. I totally believe you, dude.
The Patriots.
This plot brought to you by Joe's Tinfoil Hat House.
Are they financial, political?
Get your tinfoil hat for 50% off. Buy one, get one free.
No one knows who the Patriots
Protect your
are.
brain from the evil
Even my
Patriots'
instructions come
brain
from a
influencing rays.
All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Unfortunately, the Patriots, even though they rule the entire country, they can't afford to get a camera that isn't a potato.
An insignificant son of a senator.
Seriously, what the hell is with those photos being such poor
Of
quality?
course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you
They're so
mean?
fuzzy.
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll
Stupid.
understand someday.
Oh, come on. You're not gonna let me complete your sentence?
I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
The joke here is that kings don't wield any, have only a little bit more power than pawns do.
Guardianship?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function?
Nothing.
Picture a massive political vacuum. A space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle. Panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third snake,
So,
preceded
wait a
by
second.
Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid. He was a well-balanced master.
Okay, so that's why he was calling Solid Snake brother.
Trust with the presidency.
And he was also the president of the United States.
He fell out of grace with the organization
Wow.
4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an...
As you can see, everything still looks like it's made out of Lego
However,
blocks.
this did not fall in line
Right
with
here.
the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided
The Patriots are the ones who
on his own
improved
to send his most
improved
trusted
computer
man,
graphics,
to
so that people actually looked like human
bring
beings.
about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army. A blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots.
The Wrath of the Patriots. I'm surprised it isn't like a spin-off game or something like that. The Wrath of the Patriots.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public.
Yeah, the
Even
benefit of the
Democrats
public.
and
I believe you on that
Republicans were
one.
dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him.
His health was
bringing
scheduled
about
to
his
fail him?
untimely death.
So they control nature too, or
But
something?
before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Galukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his
But then he
time,
got a stain on
knowing
it, and now the dog, his
opportunity
dog
would
wears it on
soon
cold
arrive.
days.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new
He literally
Metal
got
Gear project.
Galukovich's
An opportunity
outfit.
that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing...
It's in my pants.
To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
Would you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore...
Oh, that is some damn effective camouflage,
The main
gotta
structure
admit.
extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on
Damn,
the
that thing must be
B2 floor
huge.
of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand
missiles.
nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No, you're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information.
Oh, so that's why the Patriots tried to pass Silva and Pippa.
The Arsenal plans...
Yes, it's obviously the Patriots. There's no other way that could have happened.
...flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is...
The Arsenal system is Silva and Pippa.
The key?
Yes.
Fortunately, we were able to defeat Arsenal Gear's main thing, apparently.
Arsenal Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks. But Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven is planned to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community. Is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal Gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal Gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal Gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project.
So I guess that must be why there's another passage there in the underwater area.
Part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving. This is card